Buongiorno di Milano. Good morning from Milan. Today is Monday the 17th of July. The time is now 25 to 6 in the morning, and my final full day here in Italy. This morning I've saved the biggest and the longest journey till last. This morning I'm travelling on the Frecciarossa 1000 train, I think, down to the Italian capital, Rome. We'll go down and see for €90 return in business class. That's really cheap compared to what you pay in the UK for train fares. It's my turn to go and see the sights of the Vatican City, the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, Spanish Steps, and that. This will also be a challenging day as well. Firstly, spotting. Will I be comfortable doing any spotting at Roma Termini? We'll see. But also, it's going to be the most exhausting because the heat down there is predicted to be high 30 degrees Celsius. At the time of filming this, it's been on the news. A lot of southern Europe is currently suffering from a heat wave named Cerberus. And, well, I've got to drink plenty of water, got my sun cream, got my hat in my bag, got all the precautions. And of course, I'll just shade whenever I can if I need to. This is how Milan looks at this time of the morning. I'm going to go and catch metro. I don't know if that looks a little cloudy or hazy, but anyway, I'm going to go and catch my usual 2 metros to get to Centrale station. It's about 22 degrees Celsius out here. This walk is now becoming something of a regular for me. This is how I've been starting breakfast in Italy. Croissant, Nutella-filled croissant, Nutella muffin and cappuccino. I tell you what, at least the coffee over here tastes like proper coffee and not like just water what you get back in the UK. Well, just coming down is my train to Rome, the 7 o'clock service. It just calls at Bologna, and then Rome, and then on to Naples. Gets to Rome 10 past 10, gets to Naples 20 past 11. It's going to take me 300 miles down, and it is not the Frecciarossa 1000 train, but still, it will be a great journey. go to Bologna and then straight to Rome. Staying local down there, just so.
Arriverà a Napoli Centrale alle ore 11:38. Il personale Trenitalia è a vostra disposizione per qualunque esigenza e segnalazione. Vi auguriamo buon viaggio. Good morning. We are pleased to welcome you on board the Frecciarossa 9607. Train will arrive in Napoli Centrale. 11:38. Trenitalia stops are available to assist passengers for any event reporting. We wish you a pleasant journey.
So, in business class I got a yogurt, got a pineapple drink, a water, and I think a little Madeleine inside. We are going really, really fast through Italy. coming to Bologna now.
in orario a Bologna Centrale. Grazie per aver viaggiato con Trenitalia. Saremo lieti di potervi ospitare ancora a bordo dei nostri treni. We are arriving on time in Bologna Centrale. Thank you for traveling with Trenitalia. We will be glad to see you again on board our train.
Tunnel through Bologna. I believe it's used by all the high-speed services. Right, travelling about 184 miles per hour. We're going through some high-speed tunnels out of Bologna down towards Rome. You'd think of it as like high speed 1 or high speed 2, and these tunnels are dedicated for the high speed trains. As I say, now these trains are really comfy, however the problem is the seating layout, not many individual seats, so whereas I do like the space, but I'm happy now. also noticed these tracks are all chalked in white colour. They are used to heat waves down here, so I think the lines are better maintained than what they are in the UK. Tunnels actually take us down towards Florence, Firenze, but we don't actually call at Florence. We're non-stop all the way to Rome. The outskirts of Florence now. Renaissance city. the suburbs of Florence.
Ti faccio l'esempio, sei a paracaduista, uno nel nord e uno nel sud, uno nel nord-ovest, uno nel nord-est, uno nel nord-est, uno nel sud. Faccio quasi meno 10 tra nord-est e nord-est.
Passing through some more beautiful Italian countryside here. Blue skies all day. It's going to be one hot day indeed. Like the Italian bullet train. About these trains also got little screens in each carriage. It tells you the times, tells you where you are on the map, the route, even adverts sometimes, tells you news, temperatures. Also, it actually gives you a live camera view of the rear of the train. away from the Eternal City. And more stunning Italian countryside. You head west along the country, takes you up to the Tuscany region, Pisa and Lucca and that. We are slowing down. There we are, picking up again, and these trains do get up to speed very, very quickly. I think probably the best way you can get for high-speed trains has to be the Eurostar in the UK, because everything else goes only up to 125 miles per hour. Scenery here, passing some Italian vineyards. Just imagine where they'll produce like Pinot Grigio and Prosecco, all the other famous champagnes and wines we're used to drinking. Well, our speed has dropped down by half. actually going to be a bit late getting into Rome. I wonder if maybe there's a speed restriction because of the heat wave. As well, I know the heat wave down in these parts of southern Europe is quite intense. Tell you what though, in this weather, it'd be great for a good suntan. I've got my sun cream with us, otherwise I'll end up like a sun-ripe tomato. Right, 10:12, should have been approaching Rome now, but I think we are going to be 20-30 minutes late getting there. We've now sort of picked up speed. Places like here you get some absolute delicious produce, Italian tomatoes, fruit and veg and all that. Now coming through the suburbs of Rome, and we are going to be about 20-30 minutes late getting there. the other station, Rome Termini. What this one is. The eternal city awaits me in this heat, but in this heat it's living torture. After Rome, this train will then go on to Napoli. Here it is. Right, here I am in the Italian capital, Rome. It is now 10:52. I'm at Roma Termini station. Found a spot where I can get some footage. Hopefully I should be alright for the next half hour or so. It's a massive station this, with over 20-something platforms. It's one like the local trains, the commuter trains there. There's an Italo Pendolino coming in. Seeing that the train I got down to here was 25 minutes late. I think we were following a slow moving train. I need to keep my wits about me because I've seen plenty of security guys, and if I see any sign of trouble I'll literally be out.
Attenzione, allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. L'ambiente smarca in testa treno. Il treno italo alta velocità 89-10 delle ore 10:45, proveniente da Salerno e diretto a Venezia Santa Lucia, è in arrivo al binario 4. Attenzione, allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. L'ambiente smarca in coda al treno. Attenzione, treno in arrivo al binario 18. Allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno italo alta velocità 81-11 delle ore 10:30 per Reggio di Calabria Centrale partirà dal binario 11 con un ritardo previsto di 35 minuti, direttamente da quanto già annunciato, per un guasto a un treno precedente. Il treno Freccia Bianca 88-51 di Trenitalia delle ore 11 proveniente da Ravenna, Frecciarossa 96-04 di Trenitalia delle ore 10:40 proveniente da Brescia e diretto a Napoli Centrale arriverà con un ritardo previsto di 35 minuti, diversamente da quanto già annunciato, per un guasto a un treno precedente. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 96-04 di Trenitalia delle ore 10:53 per Napoli Centrale partirà con un ritardo previsto di 35 minuti, diversamente da quanto già annunciato, per un guasto a un treno precedente.
Train 111 from Milano Centrale to Reggio di Calabria Centrale with station number 10.499 is now running on platform 11. Please stand behind the yellow line. Smart trains is Train 10 from Salerno to Venezia platform 4. Please stand behind the yellow line. Smart terminus is located at the rear of the train.
Attenzione, treno in arrivo al binario 25. Allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. Attenzione, treno in arrivo al binario 19, allontanarsi dalla linea gialla, binario 4.
Looking at Termini station, this is like the commuter end I'm standing on. Looks like it's nearly done out actually. And then trains up to the middle, that's where you get your high-speed rail services. I can feel the heat already, just standing in the shade.
Annuncio ritardo. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 95-05 di Trenitalia delle ore 9:04 proveniente da Milano Centrale e diretto a Salerno arriverà con un ritardo previsto di 170 minuti, diversamente da quanto già annunciato, per un guasto al treno. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 95-05 di Trenitalia diversamente da quanto già annunciato, per un passo a Roma. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 9603 di Trenitalia delle ore 9:10 proveniente da Milano Centrale arriverà con un ritardo previsto di 120 minuti per un passo a un treno precedente. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 9603 di Trenitalia delle ore 9:25 per Napoli Centrale partirà con un ritardo previsto di 120 minuti per un passo a un treno precedente. Il treno Roma Termini delle ore 11:05 più vicino all'aeroporto è in partenza dal binario 24. Informiamo i viaggiatori che il treno regionale delle ore 11:12 annuncio ritardo. Il treno italiano alta velocità 99 proveniente da Bologna Porta Nuova e diretto a Roma Centrale arriverà con un ritardo previsto di 15 minuti per un passo a un treno precedente.
That was the Leonardo da Vinci Airport Express service. I think it's called Rome Termini Airport. Fly to there from Newcastle.
Il treno Leonardo Express regionale di Bologna delle ore 11:25 più vicino all'aeroporto è in partenza dal binario 23. Attenzione! Treno in arrivo al binario 17. Allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno italiano alta velocità 99-98 delle ore 11:25 proveniente da Trenitalia e diretto da Napoli Centrale arriverà con un ritardo previsto di 15 minuti per un passo a un treno precedente. Annuncio ritardo. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 9611 di Trenitalia delle ore 11:25 per Napoli Centrale partirà con un ritardo previsto di 20 minuti.
Partirà dal binario 17, attenzione binario 17 occupato da un altro treno in corrispondenza del Paramuti.
Attenzione! Treno in arrivo al binario 28. Allontanarsi dalla linea gialla. Il treno alta velocità Frecciarossa 9604 di Trenitalia delle ore 10:40 proveniente da Brescia e diretto a Napoli.
Right, that'll do it now. Not to push me luck.
Attenzione!
Now let's go and explore the eternal city in the 38-degree heat. Right, on to the Rome Metro. So this is the Rome Metro, and looking at this station, it's like similar to the ones in Paris. It's got like a Art Nouveau design. 3 lines in operation. It's not even as big as the Milan Metro, I don't think. We're going to go to the Colosseum.
Uscite lato sinistro, trovate una capita, left side exit.
Right, so I've done the station now. Here I am into the centre of the Italian capital, Rome. And here's my first stop off, the Colosseum. The very first time in my life I've come here to see it. This is a city that is absolutely steeped in history. Everywhere you look, there'll be something to take a picture of. And inside there is the Gladiator Arena. Everything here, what the Romans built. This will be fascinating to see. The heat here is legit out of 38 degrees Celsius, so I'm going to have to be very careful. So my plan is, I'm going to see a few sites at least. This, and like the Trevi Fountain, and the Spanish Steps, and the Vatican City in that. And I'll have to shade as much as possible, and keep hydrated and drink plenty of water. This, of course, is a city that is it'll be overwhelmed with tourists. But it is absolutely massive Colosseum. It's much massive than what you see on telly. There is so much to see and do when you come to Rome, but with this heat, that's going to affect me a bit. Because it's going to stop me from walking faster, so I'm not going to be able to see as much as what I would like. But I'll just have to do the best I can today. Now, Rome is built on quite a few hills actually, and this being one of them, Palatine Hill. I think you have to pay to go somewhere up there, but despite the heat, straight away I am loving this city. So everywhere you look, there's something to take a picture of. This is a city that is absolute full of Roman history. A lot of things dating back, I would say, 2,000 years. Hopefully another year I'll go in the Colosseum. But not this time. 35 degrees and it's meant to get up to 38. But I'm managing it. We'll walk along this way and see what we find. There's so much in this city to have a look at. One can't do it all in one day. So, up there, Palatine Hill, and we got, I think this is the Roman Forum round here. Oh, this looks amazing, this. Stretching back, I'm sure, at least well over 1,000 years. It's built by the Romans. And honestly, this is just absolutely amazing to see. Shame about the heat though, but otherwise, so far, I'm loving what I'm seeing in Rome. If I had time, I would have jumped on the sightseeing bus, because it's only my first time here and I'm here for the day. I'm just going to keep on walking and walk around the city and see what I find. What I'm aiming to get to is the Trevi Fountain by walking this way. Hey, it's absolute amazing all this. Now, one thing you must be careful when you come to Rome is don't get scammed. Unfortunately, this city is absolute full of them. I've seen lots of them already. One of them where they come up in a friendly way with bracelets and stuff and all that, and they'll try and pickpocket you. Whatever you do, never, ever let yourself get fooled. I've seen a lot of them already. a bit of shade for me is a welcome relief in this heat. Still making progress up towards the Trevi Fountain. Here is the world famous Fonte di Trevi, the Trevi Fountain. And doesn't that look lovely? There's lots of waterfalls, water fountains across the city. Hey, it's just astonishing to come and have a look at that. This is absolutely wonderful, this, and it's haven. And when you do come to Rome, please do respect any monuments, any buildings you come across, you know. And they do have rules in place around the city, like never sit on monuments, never sit on steps, never go in pools like the Trevi Fountain, never sit on the Spanish steps. Just think of this city as one giant museum, or even your own house. You know, this city is so amazing, it deserves the respect and treatment it fully deserves.
Però insomma la somma educazione è la cosa importante.
Right, I've just been fed with a McDonald's. Next up now on my list is I'm going to go and have a look at the Panathon. Next up, I've come to the Panathon. Another impressive structure in the heart of Rome. There's another fountain there. There's lots of them throughout the city. Long queues to get in, summer season. Very popular as well.
Had a packet of like Skittles or something. Nerds. It was nerds.
Just walking through one of the many side streets of Rome. And actually, when you're walking along these, it's not too bad in this heat. It gives you a good bit of shade from the nearly 40-degree heat out here. Oh yeah, I'm in this city until 10 to 8 tonight before I go back up to Milan. I'm enjoying this walk, seeing the hustle and bustle of Rome. What I'm doing now is I'm going to walk to Piazza Nova, then across the River Tiber, and then onto the Vatican City. Because the metro only has 2 or 3 lines, it doesn't really serve that many places in the city, hence why I'm doing a bit more walking. Shouldn't be doing it in this heat though, but it is what it is. I'm managing it alright. Here's another stunning location. This is Piazza Nova. Slowly making progress. This is the River Tiber and looks very nice indeed, although if I'm honest, it could do with cutting up all these grass bits and that. It does give a bit of an ugly scene to it, but anyway, once again more historic sites around Rome you can see from here, and the Vatican City is on this side of the Tiber. The Vatican City is somewhere along this road. And I'm tucking into a lemon slushy. I've been drinking lots of water, plenty of slushy, just to keep cool in this 38-degree heat. Right, it's now 10 to 4 and finally I've made it. This is the Vatican City. In there is the residence of the Pope. Also here is the Vatican Museums and the Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica. I could have went in those, but I won't have time this time. And plus also, to get in these museums, chapels, in fact most of these places in Italy, you have to be dressed. You have to have your shoulders and your knees covered at all times. I don't think they would allow us with these shorts in. They would have to, maybe with 3/4 ones. But anyway, I've made it now. A long tiring walk and this heat is just becoming unbearable for me. Bloody hell, it is hot out here. Now, the Vatican State is also a microstate within Italy. It's got its own university, a telephone area, postcode, pharmacy. There's also a couple of other examples of a few microstates within Europe. And one of them is within Italy, and that's San Marino, a very tiny microstate in the northeast of the country, sort of near Bologna. And also, the other one in Europe is that of Andorra, which is between Spain and France. I've enjoyed it round here at the Vatican City. Maybe another time I would go in the museums and the Sistine Chapel. I don't think you're actually allowed, not even allowed to photograph in the Sistine Chapel. Anyway, I'm going to walk to the nearest metro stop to here, which is called Ottavino, and that'll take me a couple of stops to my next sightseeing spot, which is the Spanish Steps. That's what I've been doing mainly today here in Rome, just going to like the spots that I pretty much know of, to be honest. And then another year I would probably come here for like, say, 3 nights, then that would give us more time to see the sights. Just went over the River Tiber, back underground, just like in Paris. Right, I've come to Piazza di Spadna. Here are the famous Spanish steps. I'm going to walk up the top. Now, of course, you can walk up and down the Spanish steps. What you can't do, though, is sit on them. They, a couple of years ago, they brought in the law to stop all that. Because, after all, they just spent a couple of £1 million restoring the Spanish steps. And they do look absolutely lovely indeed. And there's another one of the many famous water fountains around Rome. And that water you can actually drink coming out of the fountains. So it's handy when you're refilling your water bottle. Stand in the shade, thankfully at least it's starting to like cool a little bit. Right, let's have a walk up the Spanish steps. One set of them. Now the next view. It is tiring walking up these Spanish steps, but anyway, you do. The view starts to get a little better and better. As you can see here, there's plenty of police down there maintaining perfect order amongst the tourists, making sure they're not jumping into the fountains, sitting on the steps. We'll walk up the next set now. Well, that was a bit of a tough walk, but by doing that, it has given us a bit of a view of Rome, and I can say a little bit more further out. It looks stunning from the top.
Alright, let's go find out someone else show us how to get.
And of course, there are other parts of Rome where you can be able to see more of the skyline.
Find our way. Want me to take a photo of you? You ready or you okay?
Está perfectamente. Acércate, Lucía.
Right, it's now 6:05. So we train back to Milan, not till 10 to 8, so I've got about an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna, since as I've got time, I think I'm gonna make one more stop off, sightseeing stop, and I think I'm gonna go back to the Colosseum. Because hopefully it'll have cooled off a little bit now, so I maybe can go and see that a little bit better than earlier on. There's so much in Rome to see that it's not possible to see it all in one day. Those Spanish steps, the Spanish steps look incredible. Mind you, they can be a little bit slippery. Just, especially if it's raining, just be careful if you're going up and down them. Termini and change there onto the line that takes to the Colosseum. So for the last time today, I've come back to the Colosseum, and it is a little bit cooler, and one just has to come back and have another look at this magnificent structure before going back to Termini station. So hopefully another year, if I'm back here, I could maybe go in there into the Gladiator Arena.
Get a baseline for what's cobblestone.
Right, I'm going to catch the metro back to Termini station. This is where I say goodbye to the 2,000-year-old Colosseum. But it looks like, I think they're doing some restoration work on it, hence why there's a lot of building work and that around it. Looks like I might have a delay getting back up to Milan. And my train comes in at 1940 from Naples. That's already running 40 minutes late. It'll make up 10 minutes of that, so I think I'm going to be at least half an hour late getting out to Rome tonight. So it means I'm going to get back to Milan about 11:30. But that's alright, because the metros don't finish till about midnight, so it'll still be time for me to get me stuff, get the metro back to my hotel. Looking at the departure board, it looks like quite a few trains have been running severely delayed because of could be the heat perhaps, but there is because of a failure of a train somewhere. And also the refund policy is a lot different in this country than what it is in the UK. The train's now going to be running 50 minutes late, and actually the delay It's because of trespassers on the line between Naples and Rome. Yep, it even happens up here as well. Well, finally here comes my train back to Milan. It's going to be running 55 minutes late. Actually, if it was another 5 minutes, I'd be able to claim a little bit of refund. See how it goes. I'm in business class in coach 3. I'm on now. Some trains are actually delayed up to 100 minutes late because of trespassers down between Naples and here. So it's a bit like Rome for me. Let's just hope I don't have any long delays tomorrow night getting home. Rome's other stations. Rome Termini, took me a few goes to have it pronounced it correctly. Evening snack on this. I've got there's like an antipasto with like some salami and cheese, cracker things, something in there, still water, sanitizer thing, a little biscuit thing actually here as well. So you do get, compared to what you get on LNE, you get a little snack thing on these Frecciarossa business class trains. Quite good. And the sun's now set behind everything as we rocket up Italy. It's not about a midnight arrival now. Lovely that time. On the way up to Milan we go through a series of tunnels, dedicated high-speed rail tunnels. Hopefully we should be there for Milan just before midnight tonight. It's just like really travelling home from London, to be honest. Just going back through the outskirts of Florence, Firenze. So Florence's biggest station is in the city centre itself. I believe we just passed Florence Airport. But I can see the runway down there. Tunnels now, just coming towards Bologna. Now Bologna station actually is a two-level station. The high-speed trains are on the underground section and all the rest of them are above deck. I only found that out this morning actually. Straight back in the tunnel. 25% refund for being over 60 minutes late. And also the metros don't stop till about 1:15, so I should be able to get on one in time to get us back up to my hotel. Final night before I fly home tomorrow. So this is my last Italian rail journey. There's one of the train road services. Now this is Lambrata station. say goodbye to the Frecciarossa trains because I go home tomorrow. In the meantime, I really do need to get a move on. Catch the couple of metro trains back to my hotel. Is one massive station. Now no wonder it's Europe's biggest. And this is the penultimate metro of the night up to my place. I'm back in my room. It's turned up to nearly 1 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, the 18th of July, the date that I returned back to England. And with this being me last night, this is the last time I will see this view. I won't put the other light out, and I'll show you. Here it is. That's the view of Milan I've enjoyed for the last week or so. That's all the financial, all the buildings and that down there. I'm going to absolutely miss this view when I go home tomorrow night. But I will be back in my own bed tomorrow night. Put the lights on. And that'll just do. So, today was my first ever trip to Rome. That's another place in Italy I've just ticked off within the last week or so. It was a good ride on the Frecciarossa Italian bullet train. Just took 3 hours, €90 return I got on business class. That is way cheap compared to what you pay in the UK. Like to go from, say, Newcastle to London King's Cross, where it can cost a hell of a lot more just for standard. The ride was smooth, fast, comfy seats, them leather seats. The annoying thing is I find there's not really enough individual seats, and normally when I go on trains I like my own little space rather than share a table. I'll only pick a table, really. If it's a quiet train and there's no one else really to get on in that, then I'll just go and sit in the table. But I got to Rome on time at about, actually no, we didn't get on time, we got there about half an hour late. I think there was something in the tunnels they were checking over. I did a bit of spotting at Roma Termini, which I was really nervous about. I thought I was going to get stuck, but I kept my wits about it and checked around to make sure there's no security coming towards us. Thankfully, none did, and within the space of 25 minutes, I got a good selection of trains, even some of the local trains that run around the Italian capital. then after that went exploring in the Eternal City. Rome is an absolute beautiful city. It's full of history. You'd probably need at least a few nights to go and see it properly and that. And I went and saw the Colosseum, went and saw like the Trevi Fountain, the Parthenon, I saw Palatine Hill, the Roman Forum, the Spanish Steps, the Vatican City as well, went and saw that. What else? Vatican City, St. Peter's Basilica and that. So I did like my own little sightseeing, walk around and that. When you do go to Rome though, there's one thing you have to be very careful of: scammers. There were lots of them going around that city, but thankfully I knew the type. But I think the ones you have to really be careful for the most are the ones who carry the African bracelets and do the bracelet scam on you. 2 people actually tried it on with us, but I just walked away and that was it. But apart from that, Rome is a beautiful city. Expensive as well. If you're going to dine in a restaurant, don't go to the tourist areas where it's just tourist traps. Go to the side streets. You'll still get lovely food and it'll be quite a few euro less. Did lots of walking. The Rome metro system, it's good. It's only got 2 or 3 lines, not as big as Milan's here, and also it's all overhead wires. Bit longer trains as well. Quite busy actually. I think that Termini metro station, that's the only one where they actually interchange with each other, if I'm honest. And then coming back, my train was 60 minutes late. Unfortunately, there was trespassers on the line between Naples and Rome. Yes, it does happen over here as well. So that delayed not just my train, but a number of others that were heading north to Milan. There was one of them that was about 100 minutes late, a couple of them. So at least my train did come in and got us back up to here, Milan, for about 10 past midnight, and then I just managed to catch those 2 metro trains back to here. Well, that's my Italian travelling finished. Tomorrow I of course go back home to England. I fly at 9:45 tomorrow night Italian time, and I get back to Newcastle 10 past 11 UK time, because I go back 1 hour. Italy's an hour ahead. But I still have a good half of the day to explore, so tomorrow I'm going to go and explore a bit more Milan one more time, and I might even go up the top. I want to go at the top of the cathedral, so I might do that. And then obviously get my case, then off to Bergamo Airport. I'm hoping I don't have any trouble coming home, because normally when I come home from holiday, it always goes wrong at the very end, whether it's a small delay or a big delay. Hopefully not like when I came home from Greece last September. Thank you for watching this part. I'll see you in the morning for the last part. Good night.